You are somewhere quiet tonight, somewhere far from the noise of the day, far from the lists and the worries and the things that still need doing. You have set all of that down, gently, like a coat you no longer need. And now you are here, walking slowly toward a lighthouse at the edge of the world. The path beneath your feet is smooth and cool. It is made of old, flat stones, worn soft by years of sea wind and rain. Each step feels easy. Each step carries you a little further from the day behind you and a little deeper into this calm, still place. The air smells of salt and something green and clean, like the ocean after a long rain. You breathe it in slowly and let it go. The sky above you is enormous. It is the deep, soft blue of very late evening, that particular shade that comes just after the sun has gone and the stars are only beginning to wake. You can see a few of them now, faint and gentle, scattered like grains of pale sand across the dark. The moon is rising, low and round, and it lays a long silver path across the water far below you. The lighthouse stands ahead. It is tall and white, old and steady, and it turns its slow light out across the sea in a rhythm that feels like breathing. One long golden sweep of light, and then a pause, and then another. You watch it for a moment and you feel something in your chest begin to settle. Something that had been held tight all day begins, quietly, to loosen. You walk a little closer. The grass on either side of the stone path is long and soft, and it moves in the gentle wind like something sleeping, like something already dreaming. You can hear the sea below the cliffs, not crashing, not wild, just a slow and steady murmur, the sound of water folding over itself again and again, endlessly patient, endlessly calm. There is a door at the base of the lighthouse. It is painted a faded red, worn at the edges, warm-looking even in the evening light. You push it open gently and step inside. The air within is cooler, and it smells of old wood and candle wax, and something faintly like cedar. A narrow staircase spirals upward ahead of you, the steps made of the same smooth stone as the path outside. There is a thick rope along the wall to hold as you climb, worn soft by many hands over many years. You take it gently in your fingers and you begin to walk up, slowly, one step at a time. The climb is easy. There is no hurry here. There has never been any hurry here. Each step is just one step, just a soft footfall on cool stone, just a little higher, a little closer to the quiet room at the top. You can hear the light turning above you, a low, steady hum, like a single long note held by something very old and very sure of itself. You reach the top and step into the keeper's room. It is small and round and full of a warm, amber glow. The great light turns just above you, slow and certain, sending its beam out into the dark. But here, in this little room, everything is still. There is a wide, low window that curves around the whole room, and through it, you can see everything. The sea, the sky, the moonlight tracing a silver line across the water that seems to go on and on forever, all the way to the edge of the world. There is a chair by the window. It is old and cushioned, and when you sink into it, it holds you the way a chair should, the way something gentle and sturdy holds you without asking anything in return. You settle into it. You feel your shoulders drop. You feel the back of your neck soften. You feel your hands grow heavy in your lap. Outside, the light continues its slow turning. One long sweep across the water, and then a pause, and then another. You watch it without thinking about it. You let your eyes follow it, gently, the way a leaf follows a current, without effort, without direction, just moving with what is already moving. The sea below makes its soft sound. You can hear it even up here, that low and patient murmur, water breathing against the base of the cliffs. It has been making this sound for longer than you can imagine. It will go on, making it long after tonight. There is something deeply restful in that thought, something that makes the world feel very wide and very steady and very safe. The stars are out now, more of them than before. The sky has deepened to a rich, soft black, and the stars have come forward, hundreds of them, thousands of them, each one a still and gentle point of light. The moonlight casts silver shadows across the floor of the keeper's room, long and quiet, and they shift almost imperceptibly as the light turns. You watch them without quite meaning to. You notice how slow they move, how easy, how unhurried. Your eyes feel a little heavier than they did a moment ago, not in an unpleasant way, in the way that feels like kindness, like your body doing something good for you, like rest, arriving the way it always does when you finally give it room. You think, very gently, about nothing in particular. A color, the sound of the water, the way the cushion of the chair feels beneath your palms, soft and slightly warm, like something that has been waiting for you. These thoughts move slowly through your mind and then drift on, the way clouds move across a still sky, unhurried, not holding on to anything, not needing to. The lighthouse beam passes again, one long golden sweep, and then the dark, and then the light again. You have stopped counting the seconds between. You have stopped counting anything at all. Outside the curved window, a seabird passes low over the water, far below. It moves without effort, wings barely moving, riding something invisible and easy. You watch it until it disappears into the dark, and then you look back at the stars, and they are still there, still steady, still patient, exactly as they were. The temperature in the little room is just right. Not too warm, not cool enough to make you wish for more. There is a blanket folded over the arm of the chair, and you draw it across your lap without quite deciding to, without quite thinking about it. It is heavy in a gentle way, the kind of weight that feels like being held. You sink a little deeper into the chair. The water sounds, the light turns, the stars hold their places in the enormous, quiet sky. Your breathing has slowed without you asking it to. You notice this the way you might notice that the wind has stopped, gently, without surprise, with something that is almost gratitude. In and out, slow and easy. The air comes in cool and clean and goes out warm and soft, and the space between each breath is a little longer than it was before, a little more restful, a little more like sleep. The keeper's room is very quiet. The hum of the turning light is so familiar now that it has become part of the silence rather than something separate from it. The moonlight on the floor has shifted a little, the shadows long and soft and still. The sea goes on murmuring its old, patient sound far below. Water against stone, stone against water, on and on. The way it has always been, the way it will always be. You are not thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow is very far from here. It exists somewhere beyond the edge of the light, somewhere beyond the dark water, and it will come when it comes. But it is not here now. Here there is only the chair and the blanket and the window full of stars and the slow, golden sweep of the lighthouse beam going out across the sea. Your hands have grown very heavy. Your legs are soft and still. The back of your neck has let go of the last thing it was holding, and your head rests gently, naturally, the way a stone rests on the bed of a slow river, settled, at ease, going nowhere. The stars outside the window are very beautiful. You can see them without quite looking. They are simply there, a field of quiet light above the dark water, above the turning beam, above everything. Some of them are very faint and some are brighter, but all of them are steady, all of them are calm, all of them have been there longer than any worry you have ever had. The water breathes, the light turns, the blanket is warm across your lap. You are drifting now, a little, the way the seabird drifted, the way the shadows drift across the floor, slowly, gently, without resistance, without effort, carried by something easy and sure. The room is still around you. The world is still outside. Everything is holding its breath in the most peaceful way, the way the world holds its breath just before dawn, full of rest, full of quiet, full of the kind of dark that is not frightening but soft and deep and good. You can hear the sea. You can feel the chair. You can feel the weight of the blanket and the cool of the air on your face, and the way your whole body has given itself over to stillness, to heaviness, to the simple and beautiful fact of being here, in this quiet place, with nothing required of you, nothing at all. The lighthouse beam sweeps out across the water one more time, and the dark comes gently after it. And the beam comes again, slow and certain, the way your breath comes, the way sleep comes. You are almost there. You are at the very edge of it, that soft and borderless place where thoughts stop being thoughts and become something quieter, something without edges, something that flows. The keeper's room is around you, warm and still. The sea is below you, patient and old. The stars are above you, steady and numberless and very, very calm. Let the light turn. Let the water breathe. Let the stars do what they have always done, quietly, without fuss, without needing anything from you. You are safe here. You are held here. You are exactly where you need to be. The light turns, and the dark comes softly, and the light turns again. And now you are sleeping.